Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an X returns video for my lovely, fantastic Leos. If this does resonate with you and you'd like your own personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below that says book your own personal custom reading. Also, if you want to like, comment, and subscribe, that's up to you. Definitely do so. And a little quick PSA here. Make sure that you're washing your hands, staying safe, taking your vitamins, exercising. We're going through a little bit of a crisis right now. I'm sure you've heard of it. But as long as you keep up your health, everything's going to be okay, and I wish you nothing but the best. Let's get into it. I've rambled on enough. I hope you're having a good day, night, or evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. And the first question that I'm going to ask is, what is the current situation between you and your ex? Shuffling it 3 times. You know how I do. One more time. One more time. Okay, so the first question is, what is the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? So currently what is happening between you and your ex is the Fool card. The Fool card is representing if somebody is trying to take a leap of faith. They're unsure about some stuff here. Things aren't necessarily all written out in the stars. It's kind of just a murky type of situation here. And so they're like, okay, well, either you or the other individual is like, I gotta take a leap of faith and see where it takes me. It could go in positive and a positive direction or a negative direction. It really all depends on the situation here. I've noticed that I have a bit of a glare. That doesn't usually happen with my other glasses. I could do it without glasses, Leo. I know people have been asking me to do it without glasses, so here it is, doing it without glasses. But yeah, somebody's trying to take a leap of faith towards something here. What else is currently going on with the situation? What else is currently going on with the situation? What else is currently going on with the situation? We have the Temperance card here. It seems like there's an equal give and take pertaining to emotional give and take. We have Cups, which represents love, emotion, and empathy here. And the Temperance is a really good card to have when pertaining to like what's currently going on with the situation here. So you guys are kind of emotionally exchanging, and you know, back and forth, things are kind of going in a more positive direction. And it seems like maybe you're communicating and talking, and somebody may be wanting or thinking about taking a leap of faith in the right direction. And this is the main central theme here. What else is the main central, oh, not missing. What else is currently going on? What else is currently going on? What else is currently going on? So it seems like there is a little bit of immaturity, however. A reason I say this is because of the page. The page is representing maybe a little bit of somebody that's younger, that has a little bit of maturity under their belt. Sword represents fast, quick movement here. Swords also represents our air signs such as Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And this card represents somebody that's really feeling petty and or immature about something here. And this is going to cause some issues because you guys are, you know, one person is, you know, taking a leap of faith, and another person's trying to have equal give and take, or you guys are having equal give and take with each other, and it seems like there's some type of residual type of immaturity happening, so it may cause some type of issue. Let me pull my notes up again because they disappeared. Okay, so what are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? What are the blockages between you and your ex? It seems like somebody's at an indecision here, and they're trying to have to make a blind decision based on, you know, their intuition and what they think, you know, and they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about the situation because we have Swords. We also have the Moon here, as you can see, but I can't. The Moon represents mystery, deception, and something isn't quite right about the situation here, and so somebody's gonna have to make a blind choice pertaining to the situation. You know, and it's a blockage, so you know, they had to make a blind decision, or you had to make a blind decision, and it's a blockage because the decision was hard to make, and it may have severed your relationship completely, and this is a big deal. So what else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? I see a star card. The star card is representing of a wish and a hope. So it seems like there is some type of wish and a hope towards something here. Maybe somebody was wishing and hoping not to be in the relationship anymore. Some type of overcommitment perhaps as well. You know, somebody may want something too much of another person, and it may have just been overwhelming, and it just caused too much issue in the situation. And this is just a blockage because, you know, if you rely on a person too much, then they're going to feel quite burdened. So that could be an issue as well. And this is the main central theme here. And what else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? We have the Magician card here. The Magician card is representing of this person has all the tools that they need, such as the wands, the cups, the swords, and the pentacles, you know, and everything's on the table basically. And I feel like the reason that it's in the blockage is because everything isn't on the table basically, and there's a lot of mystery and deception going on, and you know, not everything is being told in the situation. You only know bits and pieces of it, and it's a blockage because obviously without communication you can't have a relationship, and that's not a good thing. So how does your ex feel about you? 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 Well, they're trying to figure out if they want to stand up and fight or walk away from the situation. And they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating because we have the swords here. And, you know, the clouds are kind of murky and they're all stretched across the sky. And they're just like, there's a lot of confusion happening here overall as a whole. And so, you know, it's like, do you walk away? Do you stand up? And how do they feel about you? They're just trying to figure out their emotions as they stand right now. And they're not quite sure if they want to discontinue on or just leave. How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? How else do they feel about you? They feel like they're, you know, you give a lot of yourself away, or they feel like maybe they give a lot of their self away. And, you know, either or, it's just like a lot of somebody's well-being, you know, a lot of how they feel, like just, you know, if you put too much in a person, you know, you feel like you just gave a lot of yourself away to a certain degree. And so coming back to the question, just to kind of narrow it down, how does your ex feel about you? I feel like your ex feels like they gave a lot of their emotional long-term commitment away from you, long-term commitment to you, and they're just like kind of feeling a certain type of way about that. And this is the main central theme. And how else does your ex feel about you? How else does your ex feel about you? How else does your ex feel about you? They're trying to make a decision here. They're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating and trying to make a plan based around you. If they maybe want to just communicate with you, talk to you. I mean, I feel like you're on talking terms, but like just make a plan of how to deal with the situation overall and to think it over. And how does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? I feel like they want to get back together, but they're doing a lot of waiting around here. Basically what this card represents is long-term commitment. So they put a lot of effort, they put a lot of work in, they water their plant, and they're expecting some type of outcome to come from this. And maybe that's why they're trying to figure out if they want to stand up and walk away from the situation, because they put a lot into you, but they just, you know, they want to have this situation, they want to be successful with this situation. They're just doing a lot of waiting around, and you know, they're trying to figure out what is the best source, what is the best decision to make, you know. And how else do they feel about getting back together with you? How else do they feel about getting back together with you? How else do they feel about getting back together with you? The Devil card. It seems like there is some type of addiction, depression, or procrastination going on here. It could also be representing they're not quite sure of how to take the situation. There's some type of, you know, ulterior motives maybe involved as well. But there's something not quite right, and they're just unsure about this stuff as a whole. And so this is the main central theme. And let's kind of give it a good shuffle again. How else do they feel about getting back together with you? How else do they feel about getting back together with you? How else do they feel about getting back together with you? They feel the strength and they feel the courage. They feel like they want to move in a more positive direction, and they feel like things may work out, and they just want to gain the strength and move towards that. And also the Leo card, or the Strength card, represents Leo, so I'm also very, very tired. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm very not my usual energetic self, but hopefully you still like watching the video. But yeah. And so, will you guys get back together within this month? So, positive card would be yes, negative card would be no, and neutral card would be maybe the universe isn't quite ready to tell you yet. So just keep your eyes open and ears peeled. So let's give this a good shuffle again and ask the question you all want to know. Will you guys get back together within this month? Will you guys get back together within this month? Will you guys get back together within this month? This is a hard maybe, because this is waiting for your ships to sail in here. Basically, this is, somebody waiting for other opportunity, but also thinking and holding on to the current opportunity that they have, and they also have other choices behind them that they're not really, holding on to. But definitely, there's a strong maybe with this, but it's not necessarily set in stone with being a yes. So, will you guys get back together within this month? I say that is a maybe. The universe has yet to tell, but it seems like there's moving in the direction, but it's a lot of uncertainty. And so, let's get some advice. I'm completely surprised that I was able to read anything. Okay. So, don't make a decision based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So this is what the card says. So this, I'm not nearsighted, I believe. If you could see up close, I'm like, I don't know, whatever that is, I forget. But anyways, basically what this is that don't make a decision based on guilt. If you feel like this isn't the right decision for you, don't go for it. If it feels like your intuition is right, if you're feeling that this is the person, like you need to start again with this person, go for it. I mean, go whatever your heart tells you. Go for whatever your heart tells you, and just try to be your true self. And and if you do go back with this person, make sure that you communicate, because seems to be a lot of miscommunication and a lot of misguided type of stuff happening, and a little bit of immaturity. So just make sure you communicate, talk it out. Figure out what's going on, figure out what's wrong, figure out what happened, and just try to move it in a more positive direction. So with that being said, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload my videos. Also, here's some videos over here. Good luck in your endeavors. Mwah! Take care and bye.